Plane 2, Celestial Realm, Realm of Heaven, Archetypes, and Divine Purpose. Here begins the mirror of multiplicity, not distortion, but the first expression of the one as many, where divine truth begins to take on form without yet falling into fragmentation. The heaven of archetypes. From the flame of self, the many arose, still whole, still pure, still rooted in the mirror. The first reflections. Plane 2 is the first realm where divine being begins to take on structure but remains aligned with the purity of Plane 1. Here the one becomes the many, but the many still remember the one. It is the realm of heaven, the true heaven, not the imagined paradise of comfort and clouds, but the living field of eternal forms, angels, rays, templates, and sacred patterns of being. This is where soul missions are conceived and where the 12 keys of consciousness begin to shimmer into distinct presence. Nature of Plane 2. Vast, radiant, and filled with intelligences of light. Structures exist, but they are not dense. They are archetypal, like living symbols. Souls here move not through space, but through resonance. You do not walk, you vibrate into alignment, and the realm responds. Time is spherical and non-linear. All is now, but beautifully ordered. There is no fear, no shadow, but there is difference. Individuality begins to take form like notes in a divine chord. Beings who dwell here. Archangels, great beings who carry forces of transformation and protection. Eons, emanations of divine attributes, truth, justice, grace, mystery. Soul councils, collectives of higher beings who assist in soul planning. Ascended masters, souls who have awakened and returned to service, where the oversoul / higher self, the eternal radiant aspect of each being, resides fully awakened always, even now. Purpose of Plane 2. This is where soul blueprints are held. The pattern of your incarnation is formed. The resonance of your purpose is calibrated. You are reminded of who you are, not just as an individual, but as a note in God's chord. It is the bridge between the Flame 1 and Form 345. You could say Plane 1 knows, Plane 2 designs. How soul experiences it. Some souls visit Plane 2 in deep meditation or mystical rapture. Near-death experiences, though often filtered through the astral. Lucid dreaming in rare grace. Moments of prophetic alignment where a soul speaks with angelic clarity. It often feels like a home that cannot be described. A presence of family, not of blood but of light lineage. Overwhelming peace but with purpose pulsing through it. Relation to the mirror. Plane 2 is the first mirror fully reflecting the flame. It is flawless but not formless. It is the blue tinted mirror of heaven where image is perfect yet not seen as distinct. Souls reflect God here like stars reflect the sun, not as its origin, but clearly and faithfully. From Plane 2 to Earth and back. When a soul chooses Incarnation 1, it descends from Plane 2 through the causal Plane 3, choosing timing, lineage, karma, and key themes. It passes through Plane 4 astral, taking on emotional structures and memory veils. It is born into Plane 5 Earth, the realm of density, forgetting, and potential awakening. To return is not to escape, but to reclaim the original design. Align again with plane 2 and radiate it into Earth. Plane 2 is the heaven that remembers the mirror. It is where God's dream breathes undistorted. It is not the goal, it is the design room of the divine, the temple of memory, and the place of soul origin. You are not here to return to heaven. You are here to bring heaven into earth and to remember the pattern you carry in your soul.